Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Knight of Cups. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign Cancer for the month of August 2018. We are now in Leo season, okay, and Leo season is all about being courageous. It's about individualism, creativity, passion, okay. There's a lot of strength involved, a lot of individuality, all right? So this may be a time for some of us Cancers to break out of our shells and really um, get out there and find ourselves, okay? Along with all the good things about Leo, there are also the flip side, and that could be a little arrogant, a little self-centered, okay. There may be some insecurities um, involved with this particular season for you Cancer, and along with that there will be a bunch of planetary alignments happening here and there and retrograding this, and it's going to be a big mess. So it's going to be emotional, and the one that's coming up close to us here in a few days will be on the 27th of July, okay, and the moon will be full in Aquarius, okay, and Aquarius is the opposite sign of Leo, and it's very rebellious on an emotional level since the moon represents um, the emotional sides of us, okay, the feminine side of us, and the sun represents the masculine. So there's going to be some kind of conflict possibly, all right, some eruptions emotionally, okay. So I'm getting these cards shuffled up, and we're going to find out what the messages are for Cancer. Alright, so for the month of August 2018, Cancer. First card I have for you is the King of Wands, okay, the King of Wands, fire energy, alright, very passionate, strong, charming, okay, very ambitious. This particular energy has to have done a lot of work, okay, very creative energy. You may be involved with a Leo individual, okay, Aries or Sagittarius as well. For me, the King represents fixed signs. Leo is the fixed fire sign, okay, very passionate energy. Alright, I have here the Four of Cups, okay, and the Four of Cups is resentment, it could be indifference, boredom possibly, okay. There is a tree there that this individual is leaning on, okay. It could represent fire energy as well. um, and this is somebody that's um, is not stable, I would imagine, on an emotional level, because of some indifference. There's something that may have happened to cause this type of energy for this particular read, okay, Cancer. This is probably your energy, all right, that may be involved with um, maybe a lack of passion possibly, all right. We'll find out later on in the video as I clarify, okay. And I have here the Hermit card. This is represented by the Virgo sign, all right, and this is a person that's kind of withdraws to find maybe their inner power, okay. There's still some fire in this read. Obviously you see the fire, the burning bush there in the background, He's holding a lantern to kind of guide him through the darkness. All right, and he too is holding a wand, just like the king here. Okay, so um, this person is, I would imagine, older. Okay, this is a lot of older energy. Somebody that may have had some wisdom, had to have gone through some things that maybe have caused some of this resentment, some of this indifference. Um, Kind of like I would imagine, um, stagnant energy. All right, and then I have here the Five of Wands. All right, um, Five of Wands, passionate. It's experienced energy. It could be some petty squabbling. All right. Again, we will be facing a lot of emotional um, energies. And it seems like with the Five of Wands here, it may be a little difficult. You may find yourself on the defensive a lot. Okay. Leo is about the ego as well, so some of you may take a hit uh, with your ego, okay, and that may not necessarily be true for all of you out there. Okay, but I'm going to clarify the cards and kind of find out what they mean. All right, so but there's a lot of fire in this read. There's a lot of passion, emotion. All right, a lot of sensitivity. And sometimes we have to remember that, you know, we can't let our emotions get the best of us, right? Because then we'll lose control of ourselves and it'll turn into a big hot mess like this is here. Um, if this is involving a relationship, as there are two individuals here in the Five of Wands, there may be some fighting, there may be some arguments going on for you. It is hot. So with the heat, sometimes temperatures will cause a lot of short circuit type reactions, or we just might lose our minds. So let's get on with this reading here, Cancer. Okay, very soft energy I'm feeling for Cancer. Um, hopefully you're not dealing with anything too bad. I mean, with the resentment here and the fighting, we'll find out here. So I have here the Tower in reverse. Okay, the Empress in reverse as well, with the Two of Wands in reverse. So there's like not necessarily any change in your situation um, with the Empress in reverse. There's just no growth. Okay, there's just nothing really happening right now. The Tower in reverse um, indicates that there is no change in this situation. Um, Again, like I was saying earlier, some of us are maybe stuck, Cancer, with the Two of Wands here in reverse, because we're lacking the growth. We're lacking the change that is required to feed some of this passion here. Okay, to feed some of this creative energy that we need in order to sustain the fire that is the King of Wands. Very passionate. Takes a lot of steps to get to the king position. Okay, um, but I don't see that for you, Cancer. I see that there's a lot of stagnant energy. You may be stuck still. Okay, maybe we didn't work out some of the things that we should have worked out in the past. Okay, and it seems to have caused um, some kind of detachment, maybe. Um, Definitely some resentment. Okay, and who's this resentment directed to? It's hard to say. You may be involved with a Taurus individual, maybe even a Scorpio or a fire sign individual, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. With the Four of Cups here, I have here the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, more reversals, more lacking passion. Okay, being stuck, being stagnant. This there's a lack of balance here. And it could be because you're comfortable. You're comfortable where you're at. Um, Maybe you don't see a need for growth. Okay, with this person here, kind of just sitting here in the tree, just relaxing under the shade, and not accepting this cup here, this other a different emotion. Maybe you cut that emotion out, um, which is causing you to not grow in your situation. There's a lot of comfort here. Um, yeah, you're very comfortable where you're at. It's like you don't see the need to grow, which is kind of strange because you're closing yourself off. The Queen of Pentacles um, is very comfortable in her surroundings and doesn't really need people necessarily because she has her things. Okay, whatever it is that she's holding tightly, um, her stuff. Okay, she has enough stuff. So I don't know if that's the problem here. That with the lack of forward movements, okay, is that you're feeling comfortable. But I'm going to clarify that with the Hermit card here, with the Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Cups. Okay, getting a lot of um, isolation, maybe abandonment, um, possibly uh, not necessarily walking away from a Virgo individual, or um, it just seems like you're stuck on probably somebody. Maybe there's some abandonment issues going on here. The Hermit here looks like he's just wearing, you know, meager type apparel. Okay, doesn't have really a lot of stuff. Okay, um, but I sense with the Five of Pentacles here some kind of abandonment issues. Okay, maybe some poverty, feeling left out, those type of things. Possibly with um, a king, a king of cups here in reverse, a water sign individual, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. All right, that's somebody you know. All right. Um, but there's a lot of withdrawing here with the Virgo, withdrawing. Maybe, um, maybe later on in the month, um, you will still be possibly thinking about this. As the Hermit, he withdraws for maybe like internal strength to find themselves. Okay, there's some emotional problems here going on with the King of Cups in reverse. Somebody's just not emotionally balanced. Okay, and that might be the energy that you're having, Cancer. It's something involving some emotions, uh, possibly that you're not dealing with. Okay, and there could be some kind of struggle going on within yourself. Okay, that's causing this lack of movement, no motivation. Again, just stuck in the past. Six of Cups here. All right, and there seems to be some kind of battle, some kind of fights um, internally to maybe get you going, to get you moving again, to become balanced with the Four of Wands. Becoming balanced again, becoming stable, and then reaching the Six of Wands and having victory. But that requires work, and it requires um, passion. If you don't have the passion, right, if you don't have the wants, if you're not balanced, if you're not changing your situation to get out of this Five of Pentacles type of energy where you have to, maybe you feel alone with that Hermit card. Maybe there's a sense of loneliness um, that may be causing this Five of Wands energy. All right, so again, Scorpio, Taurus, all right. I mean, it could be anybody, to be honest with you. There's a lot of energy here. The one thing I haven't seen are swords, really. So I can't say communication is a problem, except for the Justice in reverse here. Okay. Um, so let's get on with the reading and find out what this Five of Wands is telling us. The Magician with the Five of Wands. Nine of Cups in reverse. It's not getting your wish. Okay, here you go. Finish off the reading with the Queen of Cups. That's your energy, Cancer. Uh, Again, not feeling very secure on an emotional level. There's no commitments for you. It's like you're struggling to get things going. Okay, maybe that's what the problem is that you've been struggling here with the Five of Wands and the Magician here. Okay, Aries energy. If that means anything to you. Um, but again, there's no wish fulfillments. Um, it just seems very emotional. Again, this is going to be a very emotional time for most of us. Okay, um, but I see that you're stuck. You're stuck in the past. There's something in here that's causing you not to change because of some past situations. Okay. Um, you're lacking the passion. You need to find that passion. You need to find a way to turn this around in the month of August, or it's just going to continue on through the rest of the year. And it may be a struggle, I had mentioned earlier about the planet's movements and uh, alignments. This is some pretty serious time for most of us. Some it may be harder for others. Okay, it might be better for others. Some people may benefit from this, but I sense um, a lot of mental anguish and very defensive energy that's causing you to not be able to move forward. Okay, and causing all of this emotional imbalance in your life, which has got you stuck. And really, that's never a good thing to be stuck. To have this Five of Wands energy at the end of August, beginning of September, carrying it over. Um, Even this far into the year, this We're in the second half of the year, already. And to carry this type of energy is never a good thing. You know, there's more things in life than your stuff. But in order to gain this stability, this thing that you're lacking with your emotion, with this wish, with this ability to be able to manifest the things that you need, the positive things, the positive energies. A lot of reversals in this reading. Okay, so I hope this message resonates with you, Cancer. Let me know what you think. Comments, like, subscribe if you're new to this channel, and share with your friends. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and give me an idea of what's going on. Okay, again, this is a lot of energy going on for most of us, and we just have to find ways to be able to deal with these kind of energies and really kind of make a negative situation into a positive. All right, Leo is about, moving forward passionately and kind of not letting things get in the way. But again, if we let our insecurities get involved, and then that's going to stymie a lot of us and cause us to be defensive and, things that we don't need, things that we don't desire. Unless you like stress, unless you like, you know, living in these hard times and not really making a change, making an effort. All right? Don't struggle with it. Let me know what you think. All right? Have a good one, Cancer. Knight of Cups.